yo. Okay, dog. Yeah, 1220 record shop, gate halfway down. Last customer gone, sleeves across the counter. Front lights off, one lamp near the bins. Tonight is inventory, nothing more. Red pencils, stack of stickers, one crate at a time. Symbol arm taps around the words. I start with the shelf mark Some sleeves are split, some records still look new. Some have handwriting from owners I never met. And I keep moving through the alphabet instead of guessing stories based, clarinet answers after the sentence clears. I mark 3 copies missing and move 1 duplicate forward, 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 forward. 115 back wall, jazz section leaning at the end. I pull the row out and reset the divider straight. Dust line with the old sign stack. Take peel slow, clap lands early, then skips the next answer. I count the sleeves again. 28 when one turns up behind the cabinet. Put it back where it belongs. 210. Storage room cartons by the heater. I cut 1 tape seam and fold the flaps under new pressings. Labels printed clean, 1 heavy kick every bar. Reed organ stretches low. Symbol arm stays clipped. I shelve until the floor shows again. Pice gun. New rule. Click twice. Wrong sticker. Peel it clean, clean. 320 used bin records near the floor, bent corners, fingerprints, old store stamps. That don't polish them into something they weren't great. Divine will write the number. Slide the sleeve short, 808 notes, drum stiffs between kicks, kittens, doubles, Hosu lines. Drops back for the third. 1 title goes behind the counter. Everything else returns to the rack. 415 front counter. Totals in 2 columns. I add them once, then once again. Street cleaner passes behind the shutter. I'll circle the final number. Close the book. 510, shelf straight, cartons gone, floor clear. I walk the aisles once without touching anything. So, jazz, use, glue, everything where the labels say it should be. I pull the gate down and hit the lock click. Next shift opens to a room already in order. Bano. 1210 platform shutters down behind the last train. 2Ks by my boo, replacement signs wrapped in paper. Station clock keeps moving though nobody is waiting. I climb the ladder and loosen the first 2 bolts. So panel comes free, dust slime right around the edges. New one fix cleaner than the market leaves behind. No speech in the tunnel, just ventilation and metal clicks. Trombone stays low, brackets the answers after the rhyme. I tighten each corner, lost and check them all again. I move the ladder 20 feet and start the next. 2 quick kicks land under the first line and disappear. Oh, that these appeal slow from the concrete wall. I roll it inward so it doesn't catch my sleeve. Frame drum marks the turn while the station stays empty. Yeah. 120. Service car rattles past the ticket gates. I carry 4 arrows, 2 maps, 1 bag of screws. Rock colors changed last month. Tonight the walls catch up. I line the first map level with the tile seam. Step back 3 paces, left edge sits too high. Loosen it once, raise the right, lock it down again. Nobody will notice the half inch I corrected. That's fine, they'll only notice if I leave it wrong. New sign up, old mark gone. Next platform. 2:30 turn the wind, pushes grid along the yellow line. I sweep it back before I set the ladder down. One screw rolls near the rail and stops before the edge. I pick it up, wipe it clean, put it back in the tray. Time pushes forward while the kickstay spars. 315 southbound map finally comes off the glass. My reflection disappears when the new sheet covers it. For a second I can see only the root lines, no face, no room behind me, just names leading outward. I smooth the corners with the side of my hand, hacks flash for half a bar, then leave the next phrase bare. I close the frame and hear the latch catch once. The station hum stays under the sentence. Stays under the sentence. Station hum stays under the sentence. 410. Birds cleaning, coop up his beyond the gates. We pass without stopping, each carrying something different. I'm marked 3 locations, finish on the folded worksheet. One remains upstairs beside the east entrance. 2K sliding now. Paper records packed inside. I tip the escalator that hasn't started for the morning. 520, street level door, show buzzing gray sky. I felt the last sign above the entrance and stepped downwards. Commuter waits outside before the locks release. He looks at the magics, the arrow doesn't hesitate. That's enough to tell me the angle landed right. For the ladder can protrude if the case closed, doors unlocked. Footsteps start filling the tide. I leans through the side gate before the first rush for new side of mark on next platform. New sign up, old mark on next platform. 30. 130. 130, 24-hour laundromat, back row spinning. One blanket in the washer, nothing else I brought. Quarter tray rattles when the drum leans in the speed. Kalimba hits 5 notes like the hook already started. First 2 tight, third hangs, last 2 land crooked. I sit beneath the folding table with my coat beside me. No message waiting in the glass, just a blanket turning darker, lighter, darker again. Kick stays clipped, soft touches only the root. The sample keeps sounding like a chorus under every line.
Detergent low. Detergent low. Detergent low.
Water high, the machine shakes harder. On the second cycle, on a sack from somebody else's load sits under the plastic chair. I leave it there.
Thomas says 23, 210. Dryer's empty on the opposite wall. I move the blanket across so while the fabric still holds heat. Door shuts, coin drops, motor catches late. Clarinet comes in under the pause, not the sentence. Bugle stays out for 4 bars. Tempo block keeps the strange little count alive. I watch the glass fog once, then clear. Nothing changes fast enough to notice while you're looking.
240, heat on high, slow spin, low light, gyro, cold night, same chair, same white tile. I check the scene where the corner used to bunch, moved it once, left it tumbling up around. 808 holds one pedal and 3 different keys. The harmony moves while the low center refuses. Then the banks cuts, and the sample hangs alone. Knee out, fold twice, corner square. I spread the blanket over the steel table and keep the edge straight until the whole thing fits inside one clean rectangle. Then fold that rectangle again because smaller feels easier to carry. And because I'm dry and we're still turning with nothing inside it, I stop it. The room gets quieter by one machine. The hook keeps going anyway. 315, like get under my arm. Water zag in the pocket. I wipe 1 drop of water from the top of the machine. The sock is still under the chair. The flow resting light above roof, or flickers once. Door opens, cold air comes in. No one follows. 808 jumps, minor birds with a kick for the Vanna bars. No glide, no answer, just blunt movement. I step outside, why? The dryers keep turning behind the blast. The 5-note cuts before again, repeat again. One 30. 130. 130.
1150, Depot clock above the empty bays. Route car clip beside me, thermos in the cup. Well, I turn the key, dashboard wakes. Doors fold open once, no passengers yet. Only fluorescent light on the glass. First stop is 40 minutes, I'll be on the warehouse road. I pull away before the city finishes closing. Hutron cups, long baritone, sax answers low. No kick for 4 bars, my cadence carries the lane. Street signs passing pairs, then nothing for a mile. The road keeps its own time after midnight. First passenger boards near the hospital entrance. Older man, canvas bag, exact change in his palm. He takes the seat behind me and says nothing. Snap lands late, voodoo moves where the snare should be. 808 hits once, leaves the next phrase dry. We pass 3 dark blocks without conversation. Last route out, white lines under the glass. Keep it moving to the eastern sky turn.
120 rain starts thinning across the windshield.
Wipers counter rhythm, the drums don't copy. 2 students board near the overpass, both half asleep. One misses his stop, wakes up, pulls the cord late. I circle the next block and let him off by the corner. Double kick, pushes twice, then disappears a bar. Sax drops 1 note and gets out before the rhyme. 210, River Road, windows black on both sides. Only bridge lights and the red dots from the towers. The older man brings once and stands before we stop. I open the door, he nods, steps into the rain. See behind me, empty again before the chime clears. Some departures are that ordinary, no reason to make them larger than they were. Hatless groove drags wide while the sub holds low. I keep the route card flat beneath my hand. 3:30 out of terminal, vending room still open. I park 5 minutes, stretch my back beside the bus. Coffee tastes burnt, sky still dark above the roof. Hats flash quick for half a bar, then vanish. I shut the door and start the return lane. Turn lane, turn lane, turn lane, turn lane. Same wheel, same road, less traffic closer to dawn. Same wheel, same road, less traffic closer to dawn. 4:15, no one wait to the industrial stop. I still pull in, open ones close after 5 seconds. Rules stay rules, even when nobody is watching. That makes more sense to me than it used to. 1 note, sustain holds under the empty shelves, and the silence returns before the next turn. 520, first bakery like to pin near the avenue. Workers unload trays while I wait through the signal. When nurse boards with tied eyes and sits near the front. He don't talk, she watches the window, I watch the lane. The sky moves from black to gray without announcing it. I used to think change handed, but right with the reason most of it becomes like this. 1 shade lighter in a time, all beats up steps. Stay sharp beneath the final blacks. Depot sign appears before the sun clears the groups. I set the brake, ruler out car, turn the engine off. Same wheel, same road, less traffic closer to dawn. Same wheel, same road, less traffic closer to dawn.
Same road, less traffic closer to dawn.
Almost on the turn. Yeah. 7:15, old apartment paint tray on the floor. tape along the baseboards, windows cracked an inch. The place sounds different with the furniture gone. I roll white over marks where the bookshelf used to lean. One wall at a time, no reason to rush it. Bass clarinet waits low, piano clips after the rhyme. Kick lands lit, then leaves room for the roller. I keep working till the old color disappears. Yeah. Kitchen wall next, 2 nail holes above the sink. I feel them smooth and scrape the excess with a card. There's a square of clean up paint where a clock used to hang. Nothing sentimental, just evidence of time. No snare for bars. Tambourine keeps the pulse. 808 stays wide and leaves the words alone. Fresh paint,
Repair wall, key on the counter, almost done.
fresh paint.
Repair wall, key on the counter, almost done.
Hallway gets darker while the second coat dries. I pull the tape slow so the edge stays clean. Once strip tears early, I start that corner again. Oh, that dress still printed on a box by the door. I flatten it, folded one set, they were recycling. There were good nights here, I don't need to list them. There were bad ones too, they don't need a verdict. Clap chicks forward, kick falls off a half a bar. The room gets plainer as the work gets done. By 10, the last wet line stops shining. Hey. I wipe the switch plates, cut the covers back on. Sweet white dust into one small pile. One heavy kick, next bar nearly empty. I check the corners twice and leave the door open.
Landlord text says, leave the key downstairs. I read it once and finished cleaning the bed.
Bathroom mirror comes off the hook without a fight. 2 screws in my pocket, outline pill against the wall. I wipe the glass, wrap it in a dust old towel. Not everything leaving needs a story attached. Hat slash for half a bar, then disappear again. Short 808 hits, land off beat, never shadow the kick. I walk room to room with nothing left to move. Fresh paint,
Repair wall, key on the counter, almost done.
fresh paint.
Repair wall, key on the counter, almost done.
I stand where the sofa used to face the window. Traffic throws soft lines across the empty floor. For a second the place looks smaller than I remember. Maybe rooms change when they stop holding your things. I turn off the kitchen light and check the latch. Trash bag out, brush wrap, tray step by the door. I carry the last box down without looking for anything else. Come back once because I forgot the window. Close it, lock it, test the handle with my arm. The key feels lighter than it did when I first got it. Downstairs, mental slot beside the office door. I thought that we would land somewhere inside. No speech, no picture, no reason to stand there longer. The building stays where it is. I step outside with both hands free. Next block opens before I decide what to call it. Woo! Fresh paint,
Repair wall, key on the counter, almost done.
fresh paint.
Repair wall, key on the counter, almost done. Almost done. Black 50 wholesale flower lane still under sodium lights. What turn slow? Wet cardboard stacked beside the curb. I could fit it with my hood up, coffee warm in both palms. Nobody knows where I'm headed, I don't need them to. Now I let the morning stay plain and keep my feet moving. First door rolls open, somebody drags a crate inside. I check the order twice, cross one line, start the next. Phone lights once with a name I haven't seen in weeks. I leave it there, not angry, just not ready to answer. 808 laying short enough to leave the sentence breathing. Keep my hands steady, while the whole block turns. I walk my own distance and let the silence work. Yeah, 920 courthouse annex number printed on a slip. I wait near a radiator that clicks every few seconds. Woman by the window sorts receipts into 2 piles. Nobody here looks like a lesson and that's fine. Boom, clean gap, boom, boom, then the low one drops away. I leave it one stamp copy, hold it in my jacket, walk through when the rope. I can't wear half the shutter, stay down by a black in a roll of tape. Nothing I can't carry, the clerk says rain later. I say thanks and keep walking. Some days progress is just fewer things waiting at home. Yo. 240, neighborhood gym, empty court behind the glass. I sit on the bleacher while the keenest stacks the cones. I remember wanting every room to notice when I enter. Now I like a blaze back. Let's be come and go and change. Hat flash for half a bar, then leave the next round naked. 415, pedestrian tunnel under the ring road. Footsteps echo once, then disappear behind me. There are people I still miss without wanting yesterday back. Being alone isn't always peace, but it can still be honest. I let the last word fall late and keep walking. Keep my head steady. Why the whole block turns? I walk my own distance and let the silence work. 6'10", yeah, 6'10", neighborhood pharmacy basking against my knees. So pain patches, coffee filters, batteries for the clock. I don't hurry because nobody is waiting on my arrival. One huge hit lands, the next two beats. They completely open, the groove feels wider, but the line keeps its direction. Outside ring, funny stars, thin lines under the lens. I take the covered walkway instead of cutting across. One message still waiting. This time I type 3 honest lines. I can leave space without turning it into a wall that took longer to learn than anything I can explain. I'm after 8, jacket on the hook, what shoes matter mad. I replace the batteries, take one torn envelope, close. Eat yesterday's rice, watch the piano before I sit. The room goes still, and for a second I feel the size of it. I don't pretend I never want another voice nearby. I just stop using people to drown out my own while they quiet when they crowded. Both can belong to me, I keep what helps, not the ref pass, but better fight. No finish line tonight, just wanna know I'm set for morning. Running styles, I'll stand up and keep the road moving. Keep my hands steady. Why the whole block turns? I walk my own distance and the silence work. Keep my hands steady. Why the whole block turns? Walk my own distance and let the silence work.
Yeah. Yeah. 117 branch line station, last connection already gone. Ticket machine, guard timetable glowing, but behind glass. My bag fits under one bench, bin coat folded over the handle. Next train at 5:40, nothing else headed east. I read the board twice, even though the numbers won't move. Rain pushes under the platform, roof and thin diagonal lines. No announcement, just ballast shining past the yellow edge. Piano holds longer than the drums. Expect baritone horn enters after the thought clears. Wood block keeps a post where backbeat were crowded. I buy water from the only machine still lit. 4.5 hours, nothing else to decide. Yeah. Cold bench, wet sleeve, the clock loses nothing. I stretch one sentence across 2 bars because there's nowhere else to put it. Then stop, train like freight gun. 210 station cleaner opens a closet by the stairs. Blue gloves, mop bucket, radio belly above the rain. We exchange a nod, nothing that needs extending. He works one end, I keep the bench. The place looks less abandoned with somebody moving through the wood block. And Congo hold the flow without a snare. One low 808, no the robs after the 5th bar. Phase before the next start.
540,
Track 2, bags, ticket ready, rain easy, that's enough. 305, 305 freight train cuts through without slowing. Steel noise fills the roof, then silence comes back exact. I check the battery, 28%, turn the screen down. No message worth spending the rest of the night on. Double snare walks against a vocal that refuses to hurry. 808 holds one pedal center beneath 3 lines, then drops while the harmony moves without it. I shift the bag from one foot to the other. 410, rain stops before the platform dries. Dark fields beyond the lamp separate from the sky. First car enters the lot, headlights sweep the wall. Someone in work clothes waits near the machine. We don't speak, the station doesn't ask us to. Sub drags under one line, and these 2 bars empty. First bird starts somewhere behind the signal box. Display changes from delay to one time. I stand before the announcement finishes. Coat on, bag up, bench empty. 536, rail sing before the headlights show. A few more people appear without making the place feel crowded. Train rounds and band wrecks bride against wet steel. Doors opening on track 2 exactly where the sign said. I let 2 people off before I stepped aside. Bumped the seat bag beneath my knees. Cup still damp, kicking 808, laying together for the first time all night. No slide, no reply, just clean weight on the downbeat. I watch the station move backward into morning.
540, track 2,
bags up,
ticket
ready,
rain
That's enough.
That's about it. That's about it. Keep the whole day. That's about it.
And 611 loading bay lights, still humming white. I put one card outside, cold air into my sleeves. First bus leans around the corner with the people inside. Nobody knows my plan, and that keeps the morning clean. I used to reach for noise before I knew what I needed. Now I start with the work and let the feeling catch up. Sneaker gun jams twice, I fix it with my thumbnail. One cold worker laugh, says this place never changes. Maybe that's why I notice when I do. Phone lights once with a name I still remember clearly. I don't answer fast just because the past still knows my number. Keep the whole day moving, let the silence stay. I don't need a witness to keep my way moving, let the silence stay. I don't need a witness to keep my way. 940 public records office chairs bolted to the floor. A ceiling fan turns slower but the ticket screen. Man beside me tabs one shoe in perfect time. I stop checking the number and watch the room instead. Some weights get easier when I quit arguing with the clock. Outside, sun breaks hard across the courthouse steps. I buy envelopes from a kiosk near the bus lane. One woman counts change twice, get asleep on the shoulder. Nobody looks finished, everybody keeps moving. That feels closer to truth than any speech I ever heard. 215 Riverside repair yard gate half open. The mechanic wipes both hands on the same blue rag. I wait for a receipt, watch a train cross the far bridge. There are people I'm missing, still don't need that chase. That difference is quiet, but it holds. 420 South Street Bakery clearing out the racks. I buy one loaf cheaper because the day is almost done. Woman at the counter says take two, they're going anyway. I carry both home, one under each arm. Small kind, there's no lesson attached, still it stays with me. 808 hits deep and cuts before the last word. Keep the whole day moving, let the silence stay. I don't need a witness to keep my way moving, let the silence stay. I don't need a witness to keep 630-foot bridge lamps coming one by one. Traffic ones below like it has somewhere better to be. I stop near the rail, break one piece from the warm bread. Wind catches the paper bag, I fold it under my arm. Some nights I feel the space beside me more than others. I let it be space, not a verdict. Home street, quiet one, window glowing above the laundromat. I take the longer staircase because the elevator is slow. No reason to hurry toward an empty room. Empty doesn't mean wrong, quiet doesn't mean lost. One huge kick lands, then the next ball breathes. Red on the counter, jacket over the chair. I answer one nurse's because I actually want to keep the reply simple. No performance, no old argument. Then I set the phone aside and let the room return. I still walk people near, I just don't borrow their presence to prove the life I'm building deserves to continue. Some morning I'm sure, some mornings I move unsure. Both versions still get dressed in. Open the door, I keep one promise small enough to finish before noon, then another after that, and that's how the distance grows. Keep the whole day moving, let the silence stay. I don't need a witness to keep my way. Keep the whole day moving. Keep the whole day moving. I don't need a witness to keep my way. Keep my way. Keep my way. I don't need a witness to keep my way. Theater lobby, afternoon still bright. I unlock the glass doors, posters facing inward. No audience yet, just vacuum lounge across the carpet. Vibes hit first, horn waits under the next phrase. I count the tills once and leave the numbers there. Upstairs, projection room, dust floating through the beam. One real stage, crooked till somebody straightens it. I fix the label, wipe the glass, shut the cabinet clean. Nobody sees the little work that keeps the picture steady. Clays pull against full, Congo rim answers late. 808 returns once short enough to lead the Rhine Drive.
Lights down, doors closed. I keep moving.
Yo, first show, let's out. Paper cups roll on the row 7. Couple near the exit, argue softly by the end. And I carry your trash bag down the aisle. And don't pick a side, stories finish different depending where you were sitting. I used to need one clean answer whenever something ended. Now I can leave a question open and still sleep at night. Low time pushes ahead, horn cuts a 2-note reply. One long 808 anchor slides down and disappears. I tie the bag shut and wheel her through the side door.
Light up, light down, light up, light down, light.
8:30, second crowd quieter than the first. One man stays through every credit code across his knees. I don't rush him, the room isn't needed for 10 minutes. He leaves with a night like we agreed on something. Either way, I carry it without making a scene. Has flash, half a ball, and vanish behind the last word. Concession lights off, syrup lines rinse, count on wiped. I split leftover popcorn in the bags for the night crew. One stays beside the sink for whoever opens tomorrow. Dry snare lands wide, keep answers every other bar. My cadence stays calm while the room gets larger.
Lights down, doors closed. I keep moving.
Last screen starts. I sit 2 rows back for one scene. Not watching the film, just listening to the room settle. Exit sign, protect the noise, air moving through the wall. There were people I miss when everything gets this still. I don't turn that into proof. I chose the wrong road. This never returns once, dry and late behind the phrase. I see the next line with almost nothing underneath it. Run doors, lock, street reflected in the glass. I check each handle once, put the radio on the charge. Counting keys, pull the apron, leak off and slide off. No dramatic ending when the shift goes right. Just do what things left open up when I arrived. I learned progress doesn't always feel like climbing. Sometimes it's closing every door you said you would. Walking home but no one waiting at the corner. Still now, mistaking quiet for failure. Tomorrow fills these rooms again. Tonight I keep my pace.
Lights down, doors closed. I keep moving. Lights down, take down. Lights down, doors closed. I keep moving.
11:30, dark room door shut soft behind the counter. Last roll from the cabinet, date written, small, along the sleeve. I cut the leader square, load the real by touch, turn the left. Red lamp blowing up the lead, the corners almost black. Developer measured once, water line exactly where it should be. The room has kept the same chemical smell for 14 years. Tonight every tray is clean, because there won't be another batch. I start the timer and keep both hands off the tank. Read piano stretches across 9 beats without resetting. You phony dementors once after the sentence has already landed. Long sub stays under the floor, then disappears before the next start. No photograph yet, only time doing what time does. I wait until the second hand reaches the mark.
Tank open, film out.
Water running,
One strip clear.
one strip dense.
I hang it straight.
Nothing else moves. 30 frames drying, silver edges catching red. Old faces in reverse, names I don't need to read. Clip, drip, wait, keep the spacing clean. Kabasa goes to post while the rim stays thin. Kick chain breaks early and leaves the landing dry. Choose the frame with a window and half a shoulder. Nothing dramatic, just like falling across an ordinary room. Focus ring, turn slow until the grain stops wandering. Paper under glass, timer ready, exposure short. Image comes up in the tray from nowhere I can point to. First the window, then the sleeve, then the line of a jar. I don't guess the story, the picture already has enough. So now wait past where the ear expects it. My entry comes late, then runs through the next bar. I lift the print before the black explodes in.
Let the image come when it comes.
Fix a tray, slow count, print face down. cold rinse. Got the fingertips under the corner, no speech for the last photograph. Just enough light to know it held. 240 negative sleeve, no, it's written in pen ink. I stacked them in the archive box beside the old contact sheets. Tripling kicks push against the straight vocal pocket. Your phoneme stays muted, goodbye, so carries the upper motion. One chromatic sub note steps up, then cuts completely. I dry the final print and set it beneath the weight. The red lamp stays on while everything else goes dark.
Negative box trays, Winston stacked upside down. I write the date on the envelope and leave the owner line blank. Funk boom chairs are upside down on the table. Street lights cuts through the blinds across the counter. I sweatshop the red man, lock the chemical cabinet outside. The sign stays dark, the photograph stays inside. 112 enlarge it, I'm in. 112 enlarge it, I'm in. 112 enlarge it, I'm in. Image come when it comes. The image come when it comes. The image come
When it comes,
the image come, image come, image come.
when it comes.
The image come when it comes. 145 overnight ferry. Up the deck, lock for weather. Ticket in my coat, one bag beneath the seat. Cabin lights stay low.
Windows carry black. Engine vibration comes through the flow. I chose the late crossing for the morning arrival. Toy piano hits 4 crooked notes and leaves the 4th one late. Bait, bass flute stays low. Choose a phone, gives one blunt post. Kicking 808 land together to leave a clean gap. Spray flashes white beyond the glass and disappears. I keep watching even when there is nothing to see. 220 vending machine humming beside the stairs. Coffee too hot for 5 minutes. A family sleeps across 3 seats. No rim shot, no clap shaker against the low kick. My face is in the early and finish after the bar. Straps, the paper cup rolls 2 seats and stops against the wall. Everybody settles into the cross and I open the route map. Trace the line once folded back. Half a bar disappears after every second rhyme. 808 stays gone while the sample keeps moving. The 4th toy piano note lands late every time that delay starts stealing like part of the engine. Go. Window fog, sleeve white, black water.
One red beacon.
Gone again. Gone again. Without announcement, one stands, another checks the time. Blinds turn from black to dark blue. A faint strip appears where water meets morning. 3 kicks crowd, 1 turn, next bar nearly empty. End away descends by step instead of following each route. The same crossing simply becomes visible. By 450, the coast turn shows as a low, uneven line, and I keep watching it until warehouses separate from hills, until windows appear, until the deck lights matter less than what is outside them, and the sentence keeps running because the ferry is not slow yet, and we are still between bass flute shadows. The long breath without copying it. The drums wait for me to finish. Line that terminal wall, people sit back before the announcement finishes. I stay seated until the first rope catches outside. One long 808 pedal. Feels the flow beneath the final verse. No blind, no decorative answer. Just wait, bores and lock and fold. More than air cuts through the cabin and shoulder the bag and move with the line toward the rap. The water behind us keeps moving after the engine settle. I step on the land before the instrumental look can return.
Hey, 640 leasing off his lights. Come on behind the blinds. New key on a paper tag. That dress printed underneath. One suitcase in the trunk, 4 boxes in the back. No one riding shotgun. No one telling me where things go. I turn the lock twice, door sticks, then the room opens. Bare wall, cold floor, one window facing breaking. Echoes when I set the first box down. Today it sounds like space I haven't used yet. Harmony stays low, cornet never crosses the lead. Piano lands after the word, not underneath it. I carry the second box in before I think too much. Stairs again. Lamp under one arm, chair against my hip. Neighbor holds the fire door, I say thanks, keep moving. Nothing dramatic about starting someone new. Mostly cardboard, sweat, deciding where the cups go. Dry clap, swing late, while the sub stays almost still. Key turns, box lands, room echoes. I stay. Afternoon hardware bag open on the floor. Chef instructions back with screws rolling under the couch. I build it once, take it apart, line the holes up right. Now I laugh once, flip the board, start again. Low time hits where the snare used to live. 808 holds one root, then bends down only once. By for the shelf stand straight enough for books. One photo stays face down inside the last box. FaceTime reaches one corner near the kitchen. I take an extension cord along the wall. Set the kettle down, find a mug without a crack. Phone buzzes twice, I answer one friend. We talk 3 minutes, then I say I'll call later. Snares face centered while the kick moves around it. Key turns, box lands, room echoes. I stay. 7:30, take out cotton on the counter, no table yet, so I eat standing. It doesn't cars pass below. Somebody drags a bin through the alley. The room keeps making noises I don't know. Pass beat gaps, cut holes before the last words. I feel lonely for a minute and let the minute finish. No emergency, no message I have to send. There are things I miss because they matter. There are rooms I left because they stopped fitting. Both can be true without canceling each other. I don't need tonight to prove the choice was perfect. I only need enough quiet to hear what comes next. Cardboard, flattened tapes stuck around my wrist. I carry the empty boxes down to recycling. Come back upstairs with both hands free. Shorts up, punches fall between the kicks, never tracing them. Cornet gives bone cuts answer. The leaves to leave alone. I lock the door from inside for the first time. One layer, one shelf, mattress, glue close to the wall. Tomorrow I move it, maybe hang the frame. Tonight our place can stay unfinished. So can I progress? Doesn't always have to look complete. Sometimes with carrying your own key without shaking, setting the alarm where only you can hear it. Morning comes here now, and I'll be here when it does. Box lands, room echoes. I stay. Key turns, box lands, room echoes. I stay. Everybody damn. 512 bakery, prep room, flour on the black tile. First tray, warm a steel bowl, stacked beside the sink. No one here yet, just a mix of breathing low. I measure what I need and leave the rest untouched. Now I like the work arriving before the noise. Kick moves along, no rim telling me where to land.
Dope foes twice. Timer starts, I wipe the table clean. Phone lights, once I know the number, let it stay there. Cajon brush drags late, water shaker chain skips ahead. 808 stays muted and leaves the sentence open.
Hand steady, keep rising. One more tray, keep going. Hand steady, keep rising. One more tray.
Yeah, 7:30 shutters open, first light on the counter. 2 regulars coming before the street gets busy. 1 takes coffee black, 1 asks for the same roll. Now I trust what happens when I know the room is there. Shaker change the post, kick only answer. Sometimes one mistake on a tray, I remake it without a story by 8. The mistake is gone and so is the thought.
10:40, paper sacks running over, write the number down before I forget. Delivery man says he'll be late by 40 minutes. Hot splash and 16th then disappear. Sub hits once wide and leaves nearly a full bar. Lunch on an overturned crate behind the building. Sun catch a steam from the vent above the alley. I eating 5 quiet minutes and don't call anybody. One heavy kick, next bar almost empty. Hand steady, heat rising, one more tray. Keep going, hand steady, heat rising, one more tray.
Yeah, 2:15, afternoon line, almost to the door. Someone drops coins, another person help pick them up. It happens, then the line moves, small enough to vanish, real enough to matter. Kick comes early twice, then waits behind the snare. I keep serving until the rush finally loosens.
4:30, flower on my sleeve, wrist tired but steady. I don't call old names, proof that the road went wrong. Some names stay warm, without needing to come back. I can carry that and still carry tomorrow.
Closing list tape, punk it beside the register, count the till one. Sweep the fluff from back to front, short silk notes fall between kicks inside of under them. Shake the disappears cause I'm brushed. Stays the final pulse, I lock the side door and leave the ovens dark.
Outside, eating in the air cooler than the kitchen. I carry one paper bag and nothing else. No big victory waiting at the end of the shift. Just enough quiet, taking my home steps again. I used to think forward had to look like distance. Now work can look like returning and doing it cleaner. One day stacked on another, no one counting but me. Morning comes early, I already know where I'll stand. Steady, keep rising, one more tray. Keep going, hands steady. Keep rising, one more tray. Keep going. Got the body, got the body, got the body, got the body. Got the body, got the body, got the body, got the body.
Yeah. Roll up door halfway, dust cutting through the first light. Storage row empty, one cart with a bad wheel. Unit 26, so lock number fading off the sticker. I pull it harder, let 3 years breathe out. Boxes stacked wrong, lampshade against a winter coat. No crowd for this, just tape and a black marker. One says kitchen, one says books, one has no label. I open that last and find receipts from another address. Nothing stops me, nothing needs a speech. Spun it clips the pickup, trumpet waits outside the rhyme. Sub holds load and clears when I drag the first box forward. Donation pile left, key pile closer to the door. Broken clock goes left, old blanket goes with it. No ceremony for the side and walk and leave. Some things did their job, that doesn't mean they failed. Dry snare, drags late.
As raise lands before it.
Door up, dust in daylight. 3 boxes left, one stay. Yeah, hand truck battles over seams in the concrete. Woman 2 units down, wraps a mirror and pad. And we nod once, both busy with our own unfinished rooms. Old jacket, train token still inside the pocket. Keep the token for the jacket for donation. The past wasn't bad, just doesn't fit this season. Tambourine heel marks 3-2 while the kick barely speaks. My cadence stays straight and the cross rhythm pulls. Another box leaves, the back wall finally shows. Noon heat comes under the metal door. I sit on the cart while the code against my hand. Old handwritten list, half the plans never happened. I don't resent the page, it still got me this far. Kick returns 808 answers with one clip note. I stand and reach for the next box. Next box. Donation ramp cart pushing back against my palms. Got at the door, these points where the box of gotchas go. Books on one table, clothes in another rolling cage. My winter coat disappears beneath another pile. Relief stays quiet when it finally gets here. No thunder in the chest, just less to carry back. I keep one record, one photo, one chip, ceramic cup, enough proof of doubt. Deep in every object, drums tighten 4 lines, then hats vanish. 808 moves against the kick instead of tracing it. By the exit, my trunk is lighter, the afternoon wider. I don't call it starting over, I call it boom. Door up, dust in daylight. 3 boxes left, one stay, roll it shut. Back at the unit, broom marks on the floor. I sweep once toward the entrance, twice along the wall. No lesson hiding there, just an empty rented square that feels clean enough. Comes down for good, key drops through the office slot. The box stays in the trunk, small enough to live alone. So sits high, no dramatic road ahead. I let the air run before I pull away. Some weight leaves stone, some when the door comes down. Nobody has to rush for it to count. I turn past the sign without checking the mirror. Next street opens, and I take it.
Wasn't over where that said 1140 motel sign.
Yeah.
Wasn't over where
1140 motel sign buzzing over wet asphalt. Night clerk left the ledge up open, room keys on the board. I take the chair, count the drawer, leave the phone face down. No one in the lobby, venting light against the wall. Used to hate a room when nobody needed me. Now I let the quiet settle without reaching for a name. Pen and cut sideways, tuba answers from below. I turn the page and wait for whoever comes next. Yeah, 12:15, couple checks in with 2 small bags. He signs too fast, she asks what side faces the road. I hand him room 18, point toward the ice machine. Door shuts, elevator hums, lobby belongs to me again. Snare stays centered while the kick moves around it. I write one note and keep the line clean. 110, delivery driver wants coffee and directions. I give them both, watch red tail lights disappear. No hats for 3 bars, just brush snare and lower go-go. Some people pass through and leave no weight. That doesn't make the meeting less real.
Rooms clear, I keep the desk light on. Morning gets closer whether anybody stays or not.
220, rain thick enough to blur the vacancy sign. A man walks in soak, as if anything cheap is left. Room 12, second floor, heater takes a minute. He pays cash, says thanks, never says where he's from, I don't ask. Everybody gets to keep one thing, private triplet kicks flash for 2 lines, then vanish. 808, jumps a 5th instead of tracing the kick. I used to think every stranger carried an answer, now I hand over the key and let the night continue. 340 hallway, camera shows an empty stare. I walk the first floor, one straight in the crooked mat. Outside room 6, somebody left shoes by the door. Small proof another life is sleeping 10 feet away. I don't feel excluded, I feel awake. Clap, clap, lands wide, next bar opens before the rhyme. I head back down with both hands in my pockets. The silence changes when you stop trying to defeat it. Walk early, coffee fresh, sky still dark behind the blinds. I answer one, don't message me, cause now I want 3 honest lines. No apology for taking my time, set the phone down before the reply arrives. There are people I love without living inside their attention. It took years to learn and longer to trust. 808 turns to cattle, roots jumping off the downbeat. My voice stays level while the window starts to gray.
Rooms fill, rooms clear, I keep the desk light on. Morning gets closer whether anybody stays or not.
Yeah, yeah, 550 first check, I laid the key beside the bell. I marked the room, empty, fold the receipt. Open the blind, street turns blue, delivery truck start taking the lane. Nothing in me transformed while the town was asleep still. I made it through the quiet without borrowing the crowd. Answered when I'm in it, waited when I didn't. Date clerk close in, it's the sign finally clicks up. I hand him the ledger and walk out in the morning.
Yeah, 212. Self-service wash fluorescent tubes over wet concrete. One bay open token machine blinking beside the vacuum. The car sits crooked because nobody else is here. Tomorrow morning, somebody else gets the keys. I pull the mats out first, coins in, vacuum on, old receipts lift from under the passenger seat. One parking stuff from a winter I barely remember. I folded once, dropped it with the rest. No 808 yet, the kid carries his own weight. I clear the back seat and shut the door. 3 mats against the wall, dust running toward the drain. A pin under the seat, cap cracked, still right. Insurance card expired 2 years ago. A coin wedge near the handbrake. Small things stay longer when nobody looks for them. I don't turn any of it into history. Cabasa walks the post without a clap. I empty the last pocket and close the doors. Rinse, foam, roofers, and glass. Don't stab, don't stab, don't stab me. Don't stab, don't stab, don't stab me. Don't stab, don't stab, don't stab me.
Rim foam, roofers.
Bang glass, bang, bang glass. Bang, 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 bang glass. Water runs right down the windshield while I work front to back. Not thinking where the car has been, only whether the soap is gone. Before it dries along the doors and leaves another mark. I spray the wheel wells, wait, then taking once more. Long 808 roots enter beneath the water phrases, then disappear whenever the harmony turns. One palm clap lands after the inspected backbeat. The 2-note sample keeps rotating through the bar. I rinse until the black paint reflects the ceiling clean. Leave it cleaner than I found it. Leave it cleaner than I found it. 320 microfiber rubber cloth folded in the quarters. I wipe the dash, vent, steering wheel, door handle. Same motion each time. Turn the clock clean side a faint ring where a phone mount used to sit. I worked at it twice before the plastic even out. 3-note percussion keeps missing the bar line. My cadence stays square while the groove lean. Trunk open umbrella, Joe cables, old grocery tote. I keep the cable BB umbrella with the car. Fold the dough and put it in my bag. Nothing symbolic, just deciding what goes where. Watts and lands once and leaves the rest alone. One long salute, holds, then cuts. 410, windows down, cold air drying the seats. I step outside the bed and look through both sides. Half bar cut, words return, no rush. Leave it cleaner than I found it. Leave it cleaner than I found it. I go by, I feel like behind the station canopy. Off of the mats, back in line, the driver's side straight. Check the glove box, smarts registration where it belongs. Keys on the console, level up one with the vibes of the bias. Set 7, this time it's top at home for the first time. Kicking 808 land together. No slide, no pantser. Clean weight on the downbeat. I close every door in here, force every latch. Just start the engine, reverse out of the wet bay. By morning, the car will be somebody else's routine. Leave it cleaner than I found it. Leave it cleaner than I found it. Leave it cleaner than I